Greetings everyone, Lumberg here with a update video on officers, particularly focused just on directors. And it's a result of a accidental discovery in the uranium mines that I'm going to share. So let's just quickly dive into directors and you'll quickly figure out, like I did, the high importance of still updating your directors. So you really have three purple director choices, right? There's Doc Gray, there is I Medici, and there is F Medici. I've said this before, and I'll repeat it without a doubt. The two best ones are Doc Gray and I Medici, primarily because you can see that, okay, look, mine is level 2. I really can't get it back to level 1 because you get no officer's XP back, and I can't reset it. I think I upgraded to level 2, and I didn't bother really resetting back. But key thing here is in breakthrough skill, right? So this is an amazing, amazing breakthrough skill with Doc Gray, right? All troops have a 23% chance of a power strike that does 50% more damage. So, a lot similar to Katie's breakthrough skill, but much, much cheaper. And, free-to-play players can get it too. So you can see I'm at level 14. There's the maximum breakthrough skill is 18. You should continue to work on this. So every time that I got Doc Gray, you get a little disappointed because it's not a war officer, but they do make a big difference. The main reason why so Doc Gray is a no-brainer. I Medici is also a no-brainer and should be preferred over F Medici because F Medici's breakthrough skill is not always active. So Doc Gray and I Medici is always active, and so it's really important. F Medici is a good skill. You can take it to 5-star, unlock it, and level it up if you have the hero officer fragments to spare, and then use this when you need it and switch through. And now that they reduced the cooldown time, it's doable. However, let's just go into the report and my discovery. So what happened is it is building event now in strongest commander, right? So let's take a look. I've already gotten my gold, but as I finish a building, when you want to build a building, you want to go ahead and change it to, just like everything else, when you want to recruit heroes, you want to change it to your building hero. So F Medici is your building hero, and then Ginger is your second blue building hero. So what that does is it helps you speed up the time and use less speeds. So I had building heroes as I was building things, and I came to the mine and said, okay, it's time to refresh. I looked through the mines and I looked at one of the targets, which is, let's look here. It was Zima from 286. Congratulations to 286 and apologies to Zima. I know a lot of the folks at 286. He just had 512, I think, uranium, and so it's just somebody else is going to plunder you. So I know that I can usually beat Zima, and I had the fleet expansion skill from doing Medici. And to my surprise, I was like, I lost. I had more troops and I usually beat him. I was like, what happened? Did Zima just, pull out his credit card and go crazy? Like, what the heck happened? And I wasn't able to figure out, why am I losing? So you look at this battle, right? So normally I beat him. I had more troops. I had the fleet expansion. I can beat him without the fleet expansion. Now he may have upgraded certain things. And as I replayed the battle, like I couldn't figure out what is going on, like what happened, like, my fleet size is okay. And then finally I looked at my heroes, and guess what? I found out that my heroes, because I did it after building something, my heroes were still my construction heroes. So that means the only difference between my first attempt, where I lost pretty bad, well, it was close, right? So he ended with 70,000 units worth of cannon. So then I switched these heroes, and you can see that it's a pretty big officer difference because they have pretty high level 5-star unlocked breakthrough skills. And then I went back and tried him, and let's watch that replay. So if you go into it, so my first attempt, you'll notice that I'll play the first attempt again. Normally what happens, so you'll notice that these the yellow bar that he is doing when he is attacking my troops in red, you can see that is when Doc Gray's skill goes off. So whenever you get that power strike, you get that extra 50% damage. That's when it's going to turn yellow. So you can see here I lost that. Now let's look at the one where I changed the heroes, and now, I mean, it was a much different results. So now you can see on both sides, even on defense, you can see some of the yellow strikes. There's a yellow strike. Um, there's a yellow, whenever the yellow damage pops up, that means there's Doc Gray, 15.4K. You saw that there. And then it's going to go off again here, I think. So it's a big difference, 1.5K, so 12K. So, that is 50% more damage. And guess what? Not only that, but the breakthrough skill of Medici is not shabby either, because that one, it gives you, let's take a look. If you look at Medici and read his breakthrough skill, it actually gives a 35% chance at level 14 that they would misfire for 2 seconds. So that's a big deal, right? So, as your cannons, as you're just battling cannon to cannon, and this triggers, it's a 35% chance. And if the enemy misfires, that means it's as if you didn't get hit. So really, really, really important. And just so you can see the huge difference again. So only thing that changed was not having the right directors equipped, resulted in you see 70,000 units of the enemy surviving. And then once I switch just those two heroes, you can see 200,000 of my units surviving. So a 280,000 unit swap. So big difference and game changer. So really, really important to keep on working on your directors and keep on working on this breakthrough. Of course, some people could do this. I don't really need farms. I recommend you keep it at level 1. And I recommend that you keep the skills at level 1 and you focus all your skills on your war heroes and your strategy heroes. This one is, if you can afford it, you can see that we might as well just do a quick update on my hero status. You can see here, I'm very close to my first 6-star hero, and I'm very close to actually finishing the research on a 6-star video and doing some demonstration. I know I've talked to a couple of people that I said, yes, I'm going to work on it. I just haven't finished it yet, but you can see I could do it here, but I don't want to use the purple wild card for the officer fragments. I leave it for some of the premium heroes like Zeus, Alexandria, Saki, and Katie. So very close to getting my first 6-star hero. And you'll notice here that I actually didn't bother, really refreshing anything. I'm going to talk about that in my 6-star hero, why that's the best approach. But of course, during that time that I'm upgrading it, those 6-star or 5-star plus skills really do suck. Just back to the heroes, you can see here I do a lot of zombie hunting, and look, I'm doing it kind of evenly. 52 here is my strategy heroes. I'm at 5-star for Tifa, Panda, Stormbow, and Aeon. And here, just trailing a little bit behind, these are hard to get. 4.2 stars. Alexandria is 4.3 stars. Saki is 4.2 stars. So, once I get these to 5 stars, those will be huge boosts. And then on the skills, I'm just heavily focused on long-range attacks. So traditional build, long-range attack, long-range expert, melee HP. And you can see I'm just a glass cannon build. I focus really a lot on LRA. And that's consistent here for the 5-star heroes that I've tried to do. And then for the 4-star heroes, I just do it one lower level, slowly building that up. Let's see where the stats are. 800. Oh, there it is, 802.5. So not too bad. 802.5. I don't know if we have any boost running. I think our boost just expired, but 802.5. One more progression that I've done is I did make major, so that is a huge boost here. I got 3 extra percent. So the key to making your military rank high is to do maxing out Chaos Land. That's the best source of your merit. It is harder to max out, and I have videos on that, but there is one less round, so you can focus and spend some more. The final thing I wanted to share is that our friends in 286 won the global conquest for our globe for 215 to 315, and in amazing fashion. So really congratulations to them. Congratulations to all the other winners across the other globes. You can see it here in more groups. So World 30 for first group, 357 for the world after us, and then looks like 395 won, and 457. 509 did too. So there's all your winners. Congratulations to everyone. That's all I have, guys. Hopefully this was helpful in terms of, at least when you get those elite order pulled and you're getting the directors, don't feel bad as you build these up. They are a game changer, right? So I don't know that you can say that they're just as important as war heroes, that one hero change will give you such a difference, or two hero changes will give you such a different result, right? From a loss here to a, much different result in a win. Okay, that's it. Have a great week. Take care.